was your day? Tell me about your day. That's already too many. This one. Scrap clothes. We're bringing the cape back out. So what do you need to make a scrap cape? I'm glad you asked. First and foremost, lots and lots of thread. Also gonna do an embroidery hoop. Large, because it helps with hand paint. Pins and a sewing needle. Fancy scissors. A really cool cloak. And of course, scrap fabric. Now, I hear you. You must be thinking, wow, Rook, that's a lot of scrap fabric. Where'd you get it all from? I'm so glad you asked. I'll show you. First, you start by making giant squids. And from the scraps of the giant squids, you make smaller squids. And from the scraps of the smaller squids, you make frogs. All of which are for sale on dragonhoardartisans.com. So first step, we take our cloak, we take our hoop, and we take our scrap fabric, which I've set out of frame for inconvenience, and then you put your puzzle pieces together. Like so. Alright, so we went through and we laid out our scraps and pinned them on. And then next we're going to take our thread and sew everything on. We're using all of the different thread because we do a different color for each chunk. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for how I do the chunks, so just try to fill as many spots as possible with the shapes that I have. Occasionally I'll cut shapes to make them fit. Everything shifts around a little bit after you sew it on anyway, so you don't have to be super into where you're placing stuff. I just sort of generally make sure that none of the colors are touching the same color. And that's about it. There's no more thought process behind it. So yeah, we take the thread, we throw something up on the screen to watch, whether it be like a movie, YouTube video, or like a video game that sort of idles in the background, and we can listen to music. Doesn't really matter. You just sort of go to town on it. So that's what we're gonna do. Right, so I finished this blue one and part of this pink one, and now I'm bored. So I'm gonna go play Ascension instead because I want to and I can.